Mrengo wa Azimio kupitia kiranja wa walio wachache katika bunge la kitaifa Opiyo Wandayi na mbunge wa Lugari Nabii Nabwera wamewamulika watatu hao kwa kile wanajotaja kuwa ni uvujaji wa rasilimali za tume ya Iebc.
Iebc chairperson and his fellow and his two fellow commissioners, okay, plus the CEO of course, and a select group of Iebc officials have gone on a rampage by basically misusing public resources which have been allocated to the Iebc for its operation in the dying days of this particular commissioner's tenure of office. We have recorded between the month of September and now multiple foreign trips on unspecified missions.
Corruption, given another name called foreign trips, will not be accepted. And we also ask the Kenya Kwanza government, where these people are finding their head hiding under their bed, to come out and call this for what it is. That's corruption.
Wabunge hao wanahoji kuwa licha ya upande wa upinzani kushinikiza mwenyekiti wa Iebc Wafula Chebukati, makamishna Boyamolu na Abdi Kulie kustaafu baada ya Rais William Ruto kutangaza wazi nafasi zao katika tume ya Iebc, bado wanaendelea na shughuli zao kama wafanyikazi wa tume hiyo.
Particularly the three commissioners who are going home by January next year. You will recall that we have time and again called upon Chebukati, Boyamolu and Abdi Gulie to proceed on terminal leave pending their final retirement. Our pleas have fallen on deaf ears because they have since stayed put. They have blatantly refused to go on terminal leave. Within the Iebc, within the last 3 or so months, is unimaginable. And yet, it's on record that William Ruto, the president, issued an embargo on foreign trips and other non-essential expenditures.
Given the sad happenings at the Iebc, we make the following demands. 1. Mr. Wafula Chebukati, Commissioner Abdi Gulie, and Commissioner Boyamolu should immediately stop conducting the business of Iebc and proceed on terminal leave ahead of their retirement, as the practice is internationally.
Aidha, upande wa Azimio umetilia shaka uchapishaji wa makaratasi ya kupigia kura kwenye uchaguzi mdogo ambao umeratibiwa Disemba 8 na Januari 5 kuwa sabuni hiyo ilipeanwa kwa kampuni ya Smartmatic International ambayo ilichapisha karatasi za uchaguzi mkuu uliokamilika.
We are also aware that the Iebc officials, without any resolution by the plenary, have given the same Greek company that printed ballot papers for the August elections a further contract to print ballot papers for the by-elections coming in December and January next year. Yet this goes against the tradition of the Iebc itself, that for by-elections the ballot papers are printed locally, and again in line with the government policy of empowering local companies and the youth and women and disabled in particular.
That ballots for by-election shall be printed locally to create jobs for Kenyan youth. The matter has not been discussed at the plenary by the commissioners. More rewards have come by way of promotions. There have been seen people shooting from very junior position to top management roles, many times without any interviews or plenary sittings.
Wameshikilia kuwa licha ya watatu hao kuwa upande wa serikali, bado sheria itawaandama.
Continue with the rampant misuse of public funds, can continue with the illegalities, including irregular and illegal promotions of a select officers within the commission. He can continue with all these transgressions. But ultimately, and however long it takes, they shall be held to account individually. For now, they may sit pretty, thinking that they have got some protection from the regime, the current regime. But that won't last for long, you know. It never lasts for long. Even within the time of this regime, things will change. And they are bound to change. And Chebukati and his fellow musketeers are going to be held to account. So I'm just cautioning them, indeed, advising them this one more time, to tread carefully. And the safest thing to do is to pack their things and go home.
Mr. Chebukati and the outgoing commissioners begin a process of handing over their offices in line with the Iebc Act in order to preserve what little integrity remains of the commission. 3. All decisions have been made without the participation of the plenary be rescinded, including the printing of ballot papers for by-election and the illegal promotions.
Emmanuel Kilongi nikiarifia runinga ya Magharibi kutoka katika majengo ya bunge la kitaifa kaunti ya Nairobi.